we will learn about sedative and hypnotics. So, what is sedation? What is hypnosis? So, actually, these both terms are more or less same. So, here sedatives is a drug that reduces excitement and calms the person. That means who are having anxiety, who are having irritability, and those type of disorders. So for those patients, we are giving sedatives. Doctors are giving sedatives. So sedative is a drug that reduces excitement and calms the person because of their irritability. Why it is happening? Later, gradually I'll tell. Then hypnosis means lack of sleep, okay, and drowsiness. So hypnotic is a drug that produces sleep. Hypnotics is a drug, or hypnotics are a drug, or hypnotic is a drug that produces sleep resembling normal sleep. So if somebody is not getting sleep because of irritability or anxiety, so these two types of drugs are given. So here you can see that two diagrams are on the board. Okay. So first one, both are brain diagram. Okay. So in first you should know, because this is related to CNS drugs and pharmacology of CNS. So you have to know about brain parts. So what are the important brain parts? So this is cerebrum. So cerebrum, this entire whole part is cerebrum. This one from here, this one full part. This is cerebrum. Okay. So outer part is this is in gray matter. This is gray matter. Okay. Outer part is having gray matter. So that is called cerebral cortex. That is called cerebral cortex. And inner part is having white matter. White matter. But in case of spinal cord, these two are reverse. Means outside white matter and inside gray matter. Okay. So this is cerebrum, and inside that is cerebral cortex, deep. Okay. And this is hindbrain, and that is called as cerebellum. And this is corpus callosum. This is corpus callosum. Pull this one, black and having with green color. So this is corpus callosum, and this is hypothalamus. This is hypothalamus. This is hypothalamus. Below this little projection, that one is this is thalamus. This is thalamus, and this one hypothalamus. This one hypothalamus means below thalamus, hypothalamus is there. And this is pons. This is pons. This bulge area is pons, and this is medulla after pons, and this is the midbrain. This is the midbrain. Okay. Then this one medulla oblongata. This one medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata. Okay. So this part, last part is the medulla oblongata. Okay. Midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata, and these three parts combining to form brain stem. Means which one? Midbrain, then pons, then medulla oblongata. These three parts combining to form brain stem. Brain stem. Why I am teaching this anatomy? Because this is needed for explanation of the mechanism. Okay. So reticular activating system. So these parts combining and forming reticular activating system. Which parts? These parts. These total parts is combining and forming reticular activating system. What does it mean? Reticular activating system means nothing but connection of nerves from one area to another area in a brain. So that is called reticular formation. Okay, network of nerves connections. Network of nerve connection is nothing but reticular activating system. So through which connectivity is happened and coordination is done. Functioning of the brain is happening. Okay. So now I will move here again in this diagram. So this is first diagram over. So in this diagram here reticular formation ascending, reticular formation. Okay, here ascending sensory tracts. Okay, so this one ascending sensory tract reticular formation means these arrows I am indicating that reticular formation is occurred and it is connecting with the nerves with each other. So in this area hindbrain that is called cerebellum, this part, this is responsible for auditory impulses for hearing purpose, okay, and below the cerebrum and above or front of the hypothalamus there is coming out the nerves for ophthalmic, okay, for olfactory nerves, okay, which is responsible for seeing, okay. So visual impulses, okay, going this side. Now these all are by indicating arrows projections into cerebral cortex. So they are connecting these parts with cerebral cortex. So more complicated nervous system is in cerebral cortex. Okay, cerebral cortex. Then here this side through brainstem, descending motor signals to spinal cord are sending through this descending motor signals are through this one brainstem means midbrain, then pons, then medulla oblongata. So through brainstem descending motor signals to spinal cord are sending from brain, okay, by formation of reticular formation, okay. So what will happen? Response to pain, touch and temperature. What will happen? Responses to pain, touch and temperature. So if these things and many more things, okay, and visual impulses also. So these main things from this side, so whatever responses are getting from the organ, if pain is going to occur, if someone is touching you, sensation of touch, sensation of pain perception and temperature or irritability, whatever it is, some sensory nerves are taking these things towards the spinal cord, through spinal cord to central nervous system like this, and again through motor signals it is coming to spinal cord towards the organ, towards the affected organ. So before moving here, I will draw the mechanism of this one. So later you can pause the video and you can draw if you want to draw this wall. Okay, so I am now roughing the wall. So now mechanism, how it is happening. So already I taught you in previous video that GABA is very important neurotransmitter, particularly GABA A. So GABA is having two types, GABA A and GABA B. Okay, so we need this one mechanism, GABA A receptor. Okay, what is GABA A neurotransmitter? Okay, so this is pentameric receptor. Okay, and also GABA is a neurotransmitter. Okay, so its full form is gamma amino butyric acid A. For A, this is on type. Okay, so there are two type of GABA receptor and GABA neurotransmitter. One is GABA A, another one is GABA B. So GABA A is ionotropic, means it is related to ion channels. It is binding with ion channels, and GABA B is metabotropic, means G protein coupled receptor. So here we need this one, GABA A. Okay, for these functions, reticular formations, how it is occurring in the brain, and how it is controlling the sleep cycle and sedations or hypnosis or sedation. Okay, so this is overview of GABA receptor. Just I am drawing here. So like this. So this is front view I am drawing, and here chloride channel. So another, so total pentameric. This one pentameric. Okay. So suppose this one alpha, this one beta, and this one gamma, and again alpha, then beta. Okay. So this is GABA. If you are opening it from top view, you are seeing this is in from front view. If you are seeing from top, then like this it may look. In rough I am drawing. Okay, so like this it may look. Okay, so in top view. So this is chloride channel. Okay, chloride channel. And this is alpha, this is beta, this is gamma, and this is again alpha, this is beta. Means two alpha beta subunits, two alpha and beta subunits, and one gamma subunit. Okay, so here in between alpha and beta, GABA receptor is there. So in between here GABA receptor is there. And in between alpha and delta BZD, okay, allostric site is there. So what is allostric site? Allostric site. So allostric site is nothing but the site where drugs are binding, not in place of GABA. Means another site is available for drug binding site, that is called allostric site, which is influencing the mechanism of that GABA like receptor. Okay, on that GABA receptor. Okay, allostric site. So it is having positive as well as negative allostric site. If it is giving positive allostric site, then it is having GABA like action, means agonist action. GABA like action. So GABA agonist, you can say. GABA agonist. But this is not competitive inhibitor. Okay. So if it is negative allostric site, then it will give. So it will give GABA antagonism. GABA antagonism means stopping the GABA action. GABA's action. Okay. So antagonism. Antagonist action. So GABA antagonist action is on drug is that flumazenil. So why this drug is given flumazenil? Because when overdose occurring by giving the benzodiazepines, means allostric drugs like benzodiazepines, GABA agonist like benzodiazepines, BZD benzodiazepines derivatives. So those are giving GABA like action. So if overdose is occurring, then we are going to give flumazenil antagonist to reduce that overdose. Okay, now coming here, so this is all about mechanism, how it is. So this GABA is actually inhibitor neurotransmitter. This GABA is inhibitor neurotransmitter, which is stopping or inhibiting the neurotransmission from the brain towards spinal cord, or from the central nervous system, from the brain towards spinal cord. Okay, by that way sensation of pain is lost. Okay, or irritability is lost. So that is the main mechanism. Okay, now here types of sleep disorders and their treatment. So there are so many types of sleep disorders. Among those, some of here I kept. Okay, so lack of sleep is nothing but insomnia. If you are not getting sleep, that is called insomnia. So for this purpose, we are giving the drugs, sedatives and hypnotics. So sedatives and hypnotics are benzodiazepines derivatives. I have given here. So later I am coming there. So hypersomnia means getting more sleep with laziness, drowsiness. That is narcolepsy, another word. So for this purpose we are giving amphetamine. And somnambulism, sleepwalking means while you are sleeping you may walk. So that is called somnambulism. Okay, for this purpose benzodiazepines like drug we are giving. Sleep apnea, for this one also like snoring sound or sudden breathing and stopping again breathing like that in sleep happening. So that is called sleep apnea, mean disturbances in sleep, for particularly for breathing. For breathing it is happening. Sleep apnea means having problem in sleep to take breathe properly, means suddenly stopping the breath and again taking after some time, little time, it is taking little time. So improper breathing while sleeping, that is called sleep apnea. And for this again sedative and hypnotics are contraindicated. If you are giving both the drugs at a time, so may contraindicated, maybe might be contraindicated. So not recommended for this one both, okay, at a time. Now nocturnal enuresis, bed wetting, particularly for children. So for this purpose tricyclic antidepressants drugs are given. So how sleeping occurs? Already in previous diagram I taught you that what is hypothalamus, what is thalamus. So little bit here also you can see this is hypothalamus, this part is thalamus, and this is hypothalamus, and here pituitary gland. Okay, so in hypothalamus, this is the part where sleeping occurs, where controlling of sleep mechanism is occurred. Okay, it is having two phases, one is REM, another one is NREM. So whenever you are getting sleep or whenever we are going to sleep, so these two mechanisms are happening in hypothalamus. So REM means rapid eye movement, means while you are sleeping your eyes are getting rapid movement, okay, not stopping. Okay, but you cannot remember that one. Okay, so that is sense visual impulses sending. Okay, then rapid movements are occurring, and another one is NREM, non-rapid eye movement. Okay, so these two are mechanism for sleeping. If this REM particularly disturbed, rapid eye movement is disturbed while sleeping, then behavioral changes or disturbances will occur. Your means irritability, okay, disturbances, mental depression. Okay, so these things will occur. So behavioral changes or disturbances will occur. Okay, so then what will happen? Irritability, dizziness means mild, you are having headache, dizziness. Okay, irritability, dizziness, nightmare, you are getting dreams, okay, some dangerous dreams like that. Okay, and phobias, you are getting fear while sleeping. So these things are happening, and even suicidal tendency. So whenever this REM is disturbed, so these things will occur, these responses will occur: irritability, dizziness, nightmare, phobias, and even suicidal tendency will occur. Okay, then what are the classifications of drugs to give for that all disorders, hypnotics and sedatives? So first is the benzodiazepines derivatives, and this is most recommended drug because pharmacologically this is very good and it is having low side effect. Okay, like lorazepam, diazepam, these things. Okay, so these things, benzodiazepines are more recommended for these disorders, sedative and hypnotics. So diazepam, one type of drug, benzodiazepine, and lorazepam and nitrazepam, so and so. So many other drugs are also there. You can refer. Okay, so and then barbiturates derivatives. So these barbiturates having three types. So number one, long acting phenobarbitons, then mifebarbiton, then pentobarbitone. These three are long acting, and short acting are pentobarbiton and secobarbiton. So these are second type of barbiturate drug. And another one is ultra short acting thiopentone and methylhexitone. Thiopentone, this one actually. Okay, and methylhexitone. Then non-benzodiazepines hypnotics. Okay. For this one, zolpidem and zopiclone. Okay. So these are the drugs. Then miscellaneous means it is not coming under any category. That's why miscellaneous. Example: chloral hydrate and promethazine and neuroleptics. So these are the drugs. So where it is acting, these all drugs acting, already I said, on GABA receptor in the brain. Okay, GABA receptor in the brain. So site of action is this one particularly, from midbrain to limbic system. Again, what is limbic system? Another this system is there, that is amygdala and those things, hippocampus, amygdala, thalamus, hypothalamus, thalamus, amygdala, and these are the and another one is there. So these are nothing but limbic system. So those things include for that one site of action. Midbrain. What is midbrain? Already I told you here. Present midbrain. This one. Okay. This one. Then pons. This one pons. Then medulla oblongata. Midbrain here. Then pons. Then medulla oblongata. Okay. So then limbic system I told you. Ascending reticular activating system. So already I taught you that ascending reticular formation is occurring like this and projections into cerebral cortex. So that is called ascending reticular activating system, ARAS. Then brain stem, again midbrain, pons and medulla oblongata is nothing but brain stem. Then cerebellum means hindbrain. This part, hindbrain. Okay. So in those part, these drugs are acting. Okay. So this all about sedative and hypnotics. So up to these all things I covered, and hope so that you understood this video. If you are having any doubt, please comment on the below comment section, and like and share and subscribe. Thank you.